Okay, guys, it's been a while here. Trust you're fine. Trust you're doing well. Trust your day was fine. Yep. You're welcome here. This is the Big Talk podcast, and I am your host, Wealthy Towel. So we've been looking at you should listen to them. Actually, you should listen to them, our past episodes. So today we're going to be looking at the topic: how far can I go? How far can I go? Now, this is sometimes a question that underlies the heart of young people, yes, especially youths, teenagers and all. And then you see these guys are actually skeptical about what the future holds for them, how far they can really go. Probably they've chosen a niche, they've chosen a career path, and then at first, when you are venturing something, like when you are starting up a stuff, it seems very promising. I saw one post, like a picture and a caption, and they were like starting a business. The person was so happy and excited, putting things in place, and then continuing, like staying in a business, and we saw one sad face. That's how it is for many people. At some point in their life, they had this promising goal, like, okay, they were so happy, and then this is the course my life is taking, this is how it's going to go. And at some point now they are thinking, God, is this going to work out? Is this going to work out? So a lot of persons, like, they have this question, though some of them may not really spell it out literally, like, how far can I really go? But it's the thought in the heart of a lot of young people. And I actually think that many people have these thoughts in their mind, even people that are made, like grown-ups. They've gone through similar situations in life that they had to be asking themselves that, okay, are you sure this can work out? But I came to tell you today that how far you can go is hinged upon how far you can see and your tenacity to actually push, even when the situation is seemingly difficult, even when it seems like there's no way here and then I don't think I can really go. But how far you can see, trust me, I read a book by David Abioye, and he was saying that the creator actually gave you a head to be ahead. So definitely, if you can see it in your heart, you can believe it. So I just want to encourage and admonish and advise and encourage somebody out there thinking that, okay, how far can I really go? Like, this situation is not really looking like the plans are not really looking like what I actually envisioned. But why is it going this way? Don't worry, trust me, just keep seeing it. There's this thing called belief. There's what belief does to an individual. There's what faith, if you don't believe in yourself, if you don't believe in your abilities, if you don't believe in your future, I don't think anybody else will do that for you. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in your inherent power. You have to believe in yourself, in your ability, that, okay, I think I can actually make it. I think I can actually do that. I wrote something somewhere that most businesses fail, most career fail. Most people fail in various things that they try out because they first fail in their mind. Many salesperson actually failed in sales because they failed in selling, because they already envisaged that this thing is not going to work out. So they are already scared and very skeptical about where they are going, about what they are going to achieve, and then they end up playing out their fears. The truth is, many times we end up playing what is in our mind. Even if you are saying something different, the universe has a way of bringing what is in your mind, what you have seen, what you have internalized. The universe has a way of just bringing it back to play in reality, right? So this is how far you can go. It's heavily dependent on your mind, on the content of your mind, on the tenacity of your mind, on how dogged you are at heart, how you're saying, no matter what comes me, I believe that this thing is going to work out. It depends on your mind. So a lot of youths, a lot of young people have this fear, have this thing that they're thinking about in their mind. How can I go? How far? How do I make it? How will I be able to scale through this and that and that? As a matter of fact, I've experienced this. Okay, do you know that even in exams, like in writing exams, you see that a lot of people actually fail before even writing the course? You know why? The first day in class, oh my god, they have already said, I don't think I can pass this course. This course is very difficult, and then they have this apathy. They are already scared. Sometimes they even read, and then I remember this. I've had these experiences many times, having read for exams and going to class and going to the exam hall, probably because I've envisioned that this course is difficult. I don't like this course. I don't like this. And going to exam hall, and then I'll just, my brain, what they call like your brain will just freeze, and then you cannot even remember what you have read. It's because of the kind of fear and everything that you have built up in your mind. So these things are playing out in reality. So, and funny thing is, if you can just stay calm and collected at that point and say, okay, just calm down, you'll see that you actually recollect, and then you start doing what you're doing. But no, because of the fear that you have actually accumulated over time, you come and then you see that you're actually playing out your fears. You're actually playing out your fears. So how far you can go is dependent on your mind, on your heart, on your mind, how far you're able to tackle this thing in your heart. I made a resolution when I was getting into school at first, and I said that because while I was growing up, while I was still in secondary school, I hated calculations, I hated maths, I hated anything that had to do with maths. I didn't like it. I hated calculations. I had this apathy for maths. So when I was getting to university, I told myself that by God's grace, I'm not going to fail any course as far as there's no calculation. That's what I told myself. I'm not going to fail any course as far as there's no calculation. And so far so good. Somehow we actually play out what is in our hearts. That's just the truth. So if you're already skeptical and saying, oh God, I've been failing and all that, and that's just what's going to play out. So we should be very, very careful. We should be very, very circumspect at heart. We should just try our best and say, okay, this is what I want, and I'm not going to see anything short of it. Sometimes when the thought even comes that, are you sure this is going to work out? Are you sure? Just see the positivity. There's power in thoughts. There's power in, like, you have so much power. You have inherent power in your mind, in your heart. So there is power of positive thinking. There's power of envisioning, looking at, seeing big things. So how far you can go is dependent on your mind. So what you do is just begin to focus on the big picture. This is where my life is going. This is how it's going to go, and trust me, you will see it playing out. I have a pastor that always says this. He always says for anything that you're going to get in life is by faith, and I actually believe that for anything you're going to get in life, anything at all, whether you're going to get a good result from the university, whether you're going to get married to a good husband or a good wife, whether or not you're going to get to the peak of your profession, whether or not you're going to become successful in life or become anything that you want to be, it's actually hinged on your mind. It's dependent on your mind. So how far can I go? Stop thinking smallness. Stop thinking mediocrity. Stop thinking that you cannot do it. Stop thinking small. You just have to enlarge the coast of your mind. You just have to think like reach beyond the sky. Just have this belief in your ability. Have this belief that I can do it. Your mind should just be positioned in a way that no matter what comes me, I am going to get what I want. And trust me, the universe, like I said before, and I'm going to reiterate, the universe has a way of playing back, giving us back what is in our mind, so you can say it and internalize it and then see it working out for your life. So it's just that simple. Yeah, youth, how far you can go is dependent on your mind. So please erode that thought from your mind. Cancel out that thought from your mind that tells you that you're not going to make it, that tells you are not good enough, that tells you there are other people there that are doing better than you. Well, you are different actually. There are no two people that have exactly the same destinies. So the truth is that you can do whatever you put your mind to. You can do whatever you put your mind to. So today we've come to the end of this section, and trust you have been blessed by what you listen to. So do well to like, subscribe, and follow. Also share. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye bye.